Alright, hello everyone. It is me once again, and this time with Vampire Survivors actually, because they released an update and I wanna get their stuff. I wanna get the achievements that they released. As you can see, there's new shit. And I wanna unlock these, and also the secrets. I don't think I'll be doing everything in this one singular video, most definitely not. But at least maybe we can get one out of the way while just talking and playing the game. So yeah, first of all, hopefully you all are having a basic day. Oh, hopefully you all are enjoying your days, your time. And I think I really don't know what I want to play for this. We might just play Dracula, I think. It's pretty fun. So we gotta play Moonglow and the Coop. Also, yes, I'm missing one DLC for this game, and it's I think the DLC that I'm missing is the which one is it again? It's the fucking Operation Guns. Yeah. I mean, I can buy that actually now. Yeah, I can actually buy this. Wait. Wait a second. Wait a second here. Let me. I have the Steam balance, so sure. Wait, hold on. Let me buy this. Yeah. we I wasn't expecting this at all. Hold on, let me pause the recording and buy this. Alright, I have it now bought. I'll be playing that on my own time. But let's go to Moonglow first of all, see if we can get this disc thing. Find and buy the emerald disc. Alright. Let's just get to business, you know? If I gotta buy the emerald disc. Right. Let me increase the music for you guys. So it's not too loud and it's not too little also at the same time. I think that's good. Yeah. So we gotta buy the emerald disc. Well, I haven't played this game in a good while, by the way. I just want to point that out for everyone here. It's been a good time since I last played this game, actually. So I'm not like the greatest at this anymore. It shouldn't really matter. So it's like a ritual for me to basically just 100% this game every time a new update comes out. And well, that's what I'm gonna do now. I woke up. You know, let's start from the beginning actually with all of this. So I woke up at like 4 AM because I was struggling to sleep and my esophagus was fucking me over again. So to those who don't know, I have this thing called esophagitis or GERD. So my esophagus is fucked pretty much. That's also a reason why my voice is kind of fucked. And you know, it's not the best thing ever. It really messes with me often, and it makes my life kind of miserable at the same time. So Now that you know that I have it, we can actually get into the actual topic. So I woke up at like 4 a.m. to that. To my esophagus wanting to fuck around and make me feel pretty bad. And I stayed up for like almost 5 a.m. just waiting for it to settle down until I'm like sure that oh I can like try to sleep now, you know. So I had to wait for an hour just for it to settle down and that I'm sure that I won't have to deal with me puking. Just in case. So the reason why I have this, I think, is because my puking is usually very bad. It always lasts like 3 hours. It's 3 hours long and it's not good, you know. So I need to get some water, hold on. I'm gonna pause my recording again just to get some water. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, and I have returned. I have officially returned. So, let us continue the... I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah. So, whenever I, like, puke, okay. So this is gonna be a bit disgusting. If you don't want to hear this, then skip forward some amount. I don't know how much, but just some amount. So whenever I puke, it's like it lasts like 3 hours straight of the most gut-wrenching and intestine-like. It feels like my intestines are getting squeezed together every time that I throw up. And it is arguably one of the worst feelings a man could ever have in his life. Trust me, it is that bad. Like, imagine how it feels to basically have like 3 hours of just having your intestines pushed together every time that you throw up. And then after it's done, you feel your mouth burning because of the acid that rose up from your stomach. So that's the reason why I'm pretty sure that I have GERD and all of this, first of all. I remember if GERD and esophagitis is the same thing. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't remember, correct me if I'm wrong. I have looked into it, but I just don't remember too well anymore. But just imagine the feeling that I have when it happens. Because it is one of the most horrible experiences in my life that I every time have. It's been a good while now since I puked, but I really don't want to experience it again because it's so horrible. So, you know, now that you know that, let's get into the actual topic that I was talking about. So, I woke up at 4 a.m. for no reason at all. And I just didn't feel that good at all. I just felt sick to my stomach and I felt like I'm gonna throw up any second now. Ooh. You know, it kind of felt like that. So it was bad. It was really bad. And I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't. Wouldn't really want to experience it again. No, definitely not. So yeah, it just kinda happened, I guess. And after I eventually just fell asleep completely on my own. I was watching YouTube in the background. And after I fell asleep, I just, I eventually woke up and I was like, okay, so what now? I was kind of chilling, just having an okay time. And after that, when I woke up, I felt like my back was so dead. Oh, well. But yeah, so my back still hurts. That's a thing that still exists. My back is still in pain. It's very much in pain. And after that, I eventually got up and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll eat and then I'll get to whatever the fuck I'm like thinking of doing, right? And after that, I ate some food, you know. Took some time to just take it easy and chill, I guess. So what is this fucking map that I'm playing? What the hell? Turn up the audio for, I guess. But yeah, so I woke up with the same back pain, still hurting a fuck ton. And after that, I ate some food, and well, I mean, now I'm here, and just trying to have a good time, enjoy my moment of just taking it easy, And well, I really don't know what else to like really say about it, other than I just felt bad and now I'm feeling better, pretty much. So now that I've talked about that, there's a few topics that were brought up. First of all, fly lore is has officially slowly become non-existent because, well, I've kind of talked about everything that there is to know about it. There really isn't much else to fly lore at this point anymore than what I've spoken. Just kind of sad to say, obviously, but it's true. So fly lore is officially kind of a goner. Which I'm sorry to say. It's true. What else do we have? Actually, talking about... Okay, so... Thank you for John for giving me some topic ideas for these. I don't know what I should even call this at this point. I was thinking of the name, like yesterday, if you saw that I called it Let's Yap. But I don't even know what this is at this point. It feels like I'm making a podcast by myself at this point. Just gameplay in the background. So music. I'm talking about music. I've not recently, I've been listening to it for a long time now, but... So I'm a very old school music enjoyer. I enjoy like 80s, 90s and Elvis and all of that, I'm a big Elvis fan thanks to my dad. Because he got me into listening Elvis more than anything else. And my music genres are just, well, they're just completely mixed up. Like I listen to just kind of whatever. I have this playlist with like 600 songs in it of just whatever I find good sounding, And I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. I don't think... I don't know how many people are like listening to the same music, same style of music multiple times. I'm more of just a guy who like thinks that if it sounds good in my ears, sure, I'll gladly listen to it more often. I'll shove it in my playlist. And so it's like 33 hours long, my current Spotify playlist that I have. Of just pure whatever the hell I like listening to. So there's that, you know. I usually am pretty open for music recommendations also. So if there's anything that you think I might find interesting, then feel free to link them to me. Either video game music or actual music or you know, stuff like that. Video game music is always kind of hit or miss for me, more so than anything, I think. I pretty heavily enjoy Castlevania music. Those are one of my favorites, I think. Just listening to Castlevania OSTs in the background. And what else could I really say? I'm also a guy who every now and then listens to like just whatever in the background while playing games. And one of those things that I do listen to every now and then. I know it's not like a thing that a lot of people do, but I tend to listen to ASMR every now and then in the background of like some guy playing, kind of what I'm doing right now. I tend to listen to these types of videos in the background while I play my own stuff, you know. And it's usually a pretty good thing to have in the background if I'm not like feeling like listening to music too often. So like last year, I think my Spotify like playtime was like I think it was like 72,000 minutes played of music on Spotify. Which I know is kind of crazy to think about, first of all. And I don't think I'm gonna hit that amount ever again. I'm pretty sure I won't. Definitely not this year, because I haven't listened to Spotify as often. So I'm most definitely not gonna hit that. At least I'm pretty sure that I won't. So there's that, you know, there's your little music knowledge of me and what I do on my free time. Like what I listen to and stuff that I watch or stuff like that, you know. So there's a little knowledge drop for you guys about that. To those who are ever also interested in it. And honestly, now that I'm bringing up Castlevania, I want to talk a bit about a Castlevania game that I beat yesterday. So, to those who don't know, I am a massive fan of Aria of Sorrow for like Castlevania and Castlevania 1. I have all of the, like I have the Game Boy collection, the original collection, and then the DS collection of the games on Steam. And I'm a massive fan of Castlevania games. But there's one Castlevania game that kinda disappointed me, and I wanna bring them up now, because... well, because I talked about Castlevania, so I wanna bring it up right now. And we're playing as Dracula himself, so I think it's fitting to bring up Castlevania anyway here now. So... I beat Castlevania Portrait of Ruin yesterday. It was 3 months ago that I started, like last time played it, and I went ahead yesterday to beat it. And I gotta be honest, that has got to be one of the most miserable experiences I've had in my life. Genuinely. So I got the base ending where the game just tells you basically just go fuck yourself and tells you game over when you beat the last boss, quote unquote last boss in the game. I don't want to spoil anything about it, so I'm trying to like kind of avoid it. But you had to go. I had to Google on how to get the other ending because I had no idea. Because so the DS Castlevania games are Metroidvanias, which are just meant for exploration and all of that shit, you know. And I am not a guy to do exploration, okay? I'm not a guy who does exploration in the game. Not too much at least. Just like the minimal amount you need. Like I was streaming it to my cousin one day, and so because he's played those games and he knows like stuff about them. And he asks me like what I have in the game, and I show him, and he's like, "Oh, you're missing so many of the like actual good things." I was just like staring at the monitor screen and asking him, "Are you serious?" he's just laughing about it to me. And I was so disappointed because I don't do exploration too much. Like I really don't. So to get the true ending for the game, I had to go find an item in a place. I had to go all the way back there to get an item, and then I had to go all the way back and hit my head against a wall until I can get the spell casted in the fight. Like in the quote-unquote last fight of the game where it normally would game over you have to cast a spell on the boss that you had to go pick up to get the ending. So I did that, and then I had to play. I played for like 4 hours of the game just to get the true ending for it. And dude, the shit show that it was. Like the last boss in the game was so bad. It was the worst experience I think I've had. Like it was even worse than Castlevania 1's Dracula, and that is surprising to me because Castlevania 1's Dracula fight is one of my most miserable experiences that I've ever had in the game. But otherwise the game's pretty good. It's not too bad. I don't think it's too bad, at least. And I still have one more of the DS games to complete. I think it's Order of Ecclesia or whatever the hell it was called again. Just Order something, I think it was. So that's one game I still have to beat eventually, you know. And I don't think I'm gonna get to it yet. I think I'll be getting to it some other day. I've been feeling a bit to play Dead Cells recently, so I kind of want to play Dead Cells also. Because I have like the DLCs for that game too. And I really like Dead Cells, but the problem that I have with it is that the difficulty scaling for that game is so hilariously big. From like the easier difficulties to expert difficulty, because then you're like, you only have like one health potion basically through the entire game. You know? So it's like, it's not the best experience ever. It's pretty miserable if you're not good at the game yet, which I'm definitely not. So, you know, it's not the most fun that I've had in the game. But it's manageable. So there's one more achievement. Oh. But yeah, it's not the best experience you can have in the game. Definitely not. So does that count for the achievement? Defeat zero enemies in the coop. How do you do that? Defeat 0 enemies in the coop. Oh, is there a new adventure also? Oh, there's... Oh god. There's more adventures. Well, I'll be doing all of this on my own time again. But so it's like I really don't know what to say about it. But it's not the most fun experience like the DS Castlevania games. I honestly do wish that they were a bit more fun and a bit better. It feels more miserable of an experience than anything else, really. So, you know, I'd like to enjoy my experience with the game more than anything, but it's not like I have an issue with Metroidvania games themselves. Like, I more so have an issue just with how the game really doesn't tell you what you need to do. It's just, it doesn't really hold your hand too often. It's more so you just need to explore to actually get things done in the game. And that's the one thing that I kind of dislike with it. So, to those who don't know, I'm very stupid. As a human being, I'm very clueless, and I'm very... what's the word for it? I forgot the word for it. I'm not from England. I don't remember this shit. But I'm like very like the other word for clueless, pretty much. I just don't like. I don't like follow too much. I make myself look like I'm stupid, pretty much. So I don't really follow these things, and I don't do exploration. I don't do that stuff, you know. So then I'm very dumb about when I actually need to explore games, because I struggle with finding what I need, and I eventually have to resort to online. Not that I'm not saying also that I'm like the smartest person alive, or just because I pretend that I'm stupid. Because I mean, it's true. I'm very certain that I'm just an absolute idiot of a human being. Like, if I have to be honest with everyone here, I feel like I am the dumbest person you could ever run into. Like, obviously I have my smart moments, but I also have my very, very stupid moments, which are way more often happening compared to my smart ones. So, you know, I am like the dumbest person in existence, pretty much. But I don't really mind it. I like being clueless. It's pretty fun to be stupid. Honestly, it gives me a good laugh every now and then with how dumb I am. And especially when it comes to math. Math is never my strong suit. I talked about it before, and you guys already know about my math and how bad it is. Where the fuck am I, dude? This new map is confusing me. I don't know what's going on. There's 2 coffins that I need to get though. But yeah, so I'm very dumb. That's basically what I'm trying to say with here. I'm just stupid as a human being. I've never gotten my IQ tested, and I don't think I ever want that to happen. I don't want to figure out just how stupid I can be. But yeah, you know, I just kind of exist more than anything. I think that's the best way for me to put it to you guys. I just kind of exist with my stupidity, and I mean, that's kind of it, you know. Also, again, there was my Ultra Kill Radiant run brought up, and in all honesty, that thing is just a bit of a miserable experience still. Like, if I have to keep it real with all of you guys. So those who don't know, I did like 2 years ago, I did a run of Ultra Kill where I have the entire game on Radiant level 1 on standard difficulty, and I beat the game on that. And it wasn't fun, it was a pretty miserable experience. I got like all the way to P-2, to Sisyphus. And I've never gotten past Sisyphus. That's the thing with it. I've never beaten Sisyphus on Radiant. You know, I like to call myself a good Ultra Kill player, but it made me realize that I really am not, because I can't even beat that, you know. Like, I can do all these different challenges and different shit in the game, but I cannot, just for the life of me, beat the Sisyphus P-2 on Radiant. So it just makes me feel kind of miserable about my true skill with the game. Like, I genuinely just feel like I'm not good enough at Ultra Kill at this point anymore. But you know, it's kind of what it is. I might try to practice it a bit on my own time. Just like recording it and trying to beat it on my own time. I think that's what I'm most likely gonna do with it. You know. There isn't much else to it. It's just gonna be that I have to really like just practice to be able to beat it. You know? That's what I'm gonna do. I think after I'm done recording this, I'll take a break from this game and I'll probably sit on my ass and record off, just like casually just record and play the game. See if I can beat it, you know. I think that's kind of what I'm gonna do today. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat it. I definitely don't have the skill, as I said. Like, I genuinely do not have the skill for it, I think. But yeah, you know, it just kinda... It's just kinda what it is, I think, more than anything else. It just kinda exists, I think. But it's also kinda depressing to me that I can't beat it, to be honest. Like, I really wanna beat it, but I just can't. So, you know, maybe someday, maybe eventually, I'll be able to do it. I hope, at least, that I can. Because it would mean a lot to me to actually beat it for once, finally, you know. I would really like to do that. So, maybe eventually, who knows. And here we have our new character. Thank you, Blood Tempest Dracula. But the vampire's in another coffin. Cygnus. New character unlocked. Well, there's still apparently one more character here that I need. I don't know how I can get to that though. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I need to like figure out which of these portals I need to take, I guess. to get to where this other coffin is. But yeah, you know, it's just the ultra kill thing. It's kind of whatever at this point to me. The Radiant run is just also kind of depressing. I guess Sisyphus is just super fast on Radiant, and I just struggle with following it. Like I genuinely do. But yeah, you know, it's... I mean, it's nothing bad, to be honest. It's just kind of whatever for me more than anything else. I don't think I'll be able to beat it today when I like try to play it. I don't have enough hope in myself to be able to do that. You know, I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to. And one other thing is the Hollow Knight run. I'm still debating on how long I want to try to keep trying Pantheon 5 for, really. Like, I'm not sure how long I want to really try it anymore at this point. It's slowly kind of growing on me and just turning into a miserable experience also, because I'm... So the problem that I have with Pantheon 5 especially is the fact that you can't skip any of the bosses. Like, you have to spend the time of like 30 to 40 minutes just to get to the bosses where you can actually like die on. So you have to like waste that time to getting there, which is just... it's just stupid. It's genuinely just stupid to me that you have to spend so much time like getting that far in the game just for you to be able to, you know, well, be able to have a chance at dying the bosses. So it's kind of whatever at this point for me. It's just miserable. It really is, but I think I can do it eventually. I think at least that I can. I'm not sure, but yeah, now that I've talked about all of this, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna grind this game for a bit, and eventually I'm gonna start trying that ultra kill thing again. So just to make sure people know, I've reached Sisyphus already, so I won't be going through the level again just to get back to Sisyphus. I'm gonna be using the shortcut in Peters to get there. Also, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching this. Next time, I might have some more interesting topics to yap about, but I've just kind of been sitting home this entire day. It's been snowing the entire day, you know. I was gonna go on a bike ride, but it snowed so much through the night that I can't, and yeah, it's just kind of whatever at this point. I think I'm gonna work out before continuing this, and yeah, I appreciate all of you. Maybe we'll see that Peters 2 completed today, who knows. I might just upload my tries that I've gotten to it, like on their own, see, you know, how it does. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. Take care of yourselves. And good day, good evening, and good night.